Hi, I'm Noelle Pina. I'm the Executive Director at the Orleans Chamber of Commerce, and we are live coming from Nauset Disposal in Orleans. Today we're here with Sean.
Hi.
And Cara. Hi. And so we're here to learn more about Nauset Disposal and find out more about how they're cleaning and greening the Cape one stop at a time.
That's right.
So, Sean, can you tell me how many years have you been in business?
I've been in the waste industry since about 1989, right out of high school. Worked for a couple local companies here and a corporate company here on the Cape, and then started Nauset Disposal, I think 1999.
Okay, so it's been quite a while.
So what's that, 18 years?
Yeah.
Yep.
And when you started, you've always been in Orleans. Did you focus and kind of build the business from Orleans out?
Sure. Well, in my business, it's a matter of density, so it made
Right.
sense to start business here in town, which we've been since our inception, and then cover the Lower Cape because it's more of a local atmosphere down here. And, we knew a lot of the people, and this is kind of where I grew up and stuff like
Right.
that. So it's very easy to have some relationships and whatnot and get started. So it made sense to begin business here.
Yeah. And can you tell me what's unique about what you do?
What's unique about what we do? I think there's a lot of things that's unique about what we do. We're very interested, obviously, in serving our customers. Are you referring to like the business and that sort of thing?
Sure.
And so we're very unique as a company in the fact that we strive not only to do what we say in terms of picking up garbage and doing recycling, as well as servicing portable toilets and whatnot. It's not just about being the best in our industry. For us, it's caring about our employees as well,
Right.
making sure that they're happy with their jobs, providing them with a good work environment, safe environment, and making sure their families are happy as well. And then it's also it's very important to us to be involved in the community. It's very important to work with the different programs and whatnot that surround us here on the Cape. So I think that's very unique about us.
I will say, as the Chamber Director, it's been great working with Nauset Disposal for 4 years. You've been a wonderful supporter of us at the Chamber, always there and ready to help us when we're working on a new event or any type of new initiative that we may be doing in Orleans. So I think that's very unique.
Great, thanks. I love working with you.
Thank you. Is there something about your business that people may be surprised to learn about?
I think there's a lot of things that we can really surprise them with. We get to do a lot of fun things here, and certainly different things that we get to in the business. Something that you may not know about Nauset Disposal that we really take very seriously and we're very proud of. It's sort of along the lines of our commitment to the environment, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely.
The vehicles that we have require a lot of different moving parts, and one of them happens to be all vehicles that service the type of industry that we do need to have hydraulic fluid.
Okay.
And hydraulic fluid basically makes all the components run. There's standard fluid, which is it's actually a hazardous waste. It's dangerous. When contained inside the vehicle, it's not a concern, but should something happen and there's a leak or there's accidents where lines will blow and stuff like that, depending on different temperatures and the strain imposed upon them, they can break. What we've done is we've taken it a huge step further, and we've actually, the majority of our vehicles have something in them called Power Flow. And it's like a high-grade vegetable oil that's used to substitute hydraulic fluid.
Oh.
The beautiful thing about this is it's very, very safe, very environmentally friendly. Instead of having to have a very large, expensive, environmentally damaging hydraulic spill, we now have a particular type of fluid that, should something happen, the cleanup is very easy and very environmentally friendly. So we're very happy about that, and I don't think too many people know about that.
No, I've never known that.
Yeah,
That's really interesting.
Yeah, we're one of the only ones. I'm pretty sure we're the only one on Cape Cod that is doing that. So.
Good.
Yeah, very excited about that.
Yeah, that's I didn't know that, so that is cool. So who do you hope will visit your business, or I guess call you, or connect with you on the web?
Well, I mean, obviously, anyone on the Cape who's interested in trash or recycling pickup, business owners, things like that, but really anyone who's interested in learning more about our business will be I also, just to add on to your previous question, I don't think a lot of people know how much we give back to the local community.
Yeah.
And that's my job here at Nauset, so I'm really proud of that. We each year we give over $100,000 to local nonprofits, and last year we gave to about 130 organizations on the Cape. So.
Oh, we're just gonna wait 1 minute.
1 second, guys.
Yeah.
Company's still got to keep working, so just a truck coming through. Hopefully everything's still hear us. Hi.
All right.
So I think that that's a really interesting aspect about the business, but also people who are interested in learning more about what we do here that's more than just trash and recycling, like portable toilets, wedding supplies, and stuff like that. I encourage you to connect with us on the web or on social media. You can stop by the office and see what the life is like.
That'd be great.
Great. And so as someone doing business in Orleans, how does the chamber help you? You know, this question had to come up.
No, we, and we did get to see the questions beforehand, and I think it's definitely an important question. My take on it is not necessarily what can the chamber do for us, it's what can we do with the chamber.
Right.
And I think a lot of people ask me, what's it like being involved with the Chamber of Commerce? And we work with 14 different chambers.
Yeah.
And we certainly love Orleans. We've been a member since day one. It's the relationship that you have with one another. It's not what can you do for us, it's what can we do together.
Yeah.
And I think we've really taken advantage of that, where you've seen us at the networking events.
Yeah.
It's kind of like anything where you get out of it what you put into it.
Right.
So we are very involved. We believe in encouraging our customers to get involved, and we've actually kind of become somewhat of a, I would say, a proponent for the chamber, where we're encouraging a lot of our members, people that we network with, to come to the events and meet the people that are in the town. It's an excellent resource. And I think the chamber is really trying to motivate businesses to become more involved in the community, not necessarily from just a business-to-business type aspect, but it's also getting involved with what's going on in town politically. And I think the new chamber, I like to call it, has evolved tremendously over the last few years. And it's a chamber that I think a lot of people don't know about.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people have the old chamber stuck in their mind, and not, maybe it was what it was at the time, but I think you guys have done some really wonderful things recently.
Yeah.
And I'm very excited to be part of it. How about yourself?
Absolutely. I mean, we love, obviously, being involved in Clan-BQ.
Yeah.
It's such a huge event in Orleans. It brings a lot of people here, and it's a big event for Nauset Disposal. We appreciate being part of it. I think beyond the networking, it's really using the chamber as a resource, and using your workshops and everything else that you offer. I think it's really valuable to the business.
Yeah.
Thank you. So, and I appreciate that coming from you. I know you've been working in Orleans for a long time and been a member of the chamber for a long time, and we've really tried to switch things up and move in some new strategic directions over the last 4 years. And it's nice to see those, the fruit of our labor bearing now. So
well
that's
done.
good. So, what motivates you? When you wake up in the morning, what gets you going?
Well, I wish I could say that I get up and I just want to pick up trash and recycling all over Cape Cod. And I suppose when I first got started, that was the case. I don't think it's changed much. I do enjoy my job. I think it's great what we do. I love the team that I have, the people that I work with. I love our customers, the opportunity to work with my employees and the different businesses, as well as the homeowners out there. We're so involved, and as I was mentioning earlier, we really have an opportunity to have our finger on the pulse of what's going on in the Cape, whether it's dealing with the upcoming season and getting an understanding of what it's looking like, kind of how the pre-landscape's going to be, to all the things that we do. I love what I do because it allows us to do what we do. Our participation in the community, having CARE on board, getting, how many companies have a position that's a community investment and marketing manager position?
No, not many on the Cape.
So that's amazing. I mean, CARE gets to come to work every day, and I mean, you can probably tell me what you do.
Oh yeah, I mean, I love it. It's great, and it's a fantastic company to work for. But also just coming to work and being able to work with so many nonprofits on the Cape, and then do what I love, which is also the marketing on top of that. It's fantastic. So that's probably what motivates me. I actually really enjoy getting up in the morning and coming to work.
Yes, and it's been great working with you as well since you've been here.
I know, yeah.
And do you have any advice for new business owners?
You know, I get asked that a lot, and I think there's a lot of different advice that's given out there in the community, and there's certainly a lot of wonderful agencies and great business people that offer a lot of different advice. My advice, I guess, is, and this is coming from, again, being able to see all the different businesses that exist in the Cape. There's a lot of wonderful people here. There's a lot of wonderful, smart people that have great ideas that want to open up businesses from retail to restaurants. And I'm not discouraging or encouraging anyone. I just want people to make sure that, because I hate failure, I hate to see people fail, fall down. I just encourage you to definitely, if you believe in something and you like what you're doing and believe that you can make money at it, you have to take it one step further. You have to really kind of to look at the big picture, think of what it's going to take to carry that project the distance,
right.
Whether it's going to be setting yourself up in a brick and mortar building, or whether you're going to have employees, what your financial costs are going to be, understanding what and how many widgets or how many dinners or whatever it is you need to produce or sell to be able to sustain yourself. And I think that's where a lot of people may not have the vision, may think that it's just going to fall from the sky.
Right.
It does not fall from the sky.
Yeah.
You really have to go out and get it. You really have to kind of plan ahead. And I think the most important thing is have a foundation. Surround yourself with a great team. Spend time working on your team. Have good financial advice. Have a good lawyer.
Yeah.
And then just build it up and do it the right way. Don't cut corners. Don't tell someone you can promise them. Don't promise something you can't give. And be the best.
Yeah.
Be the best that you can be, and be truthful to yourself.
That's great advice. When I started working at the Chamber, it is kind of taking over a business, and people told me a lot of the same things. Is make sure you have a good team, make sure you have good consultants. Your accountant and your lawyer definitely are most important, because you never know when you'll need them, and you have to put yourself out there and really push to have the business come to you. It's not going to just come and find you, just like you said. That's the truth.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Be ready to work hard.
Yeah.
I've had many overnighters, many just 2 hours of sleep,
Yeah.
back to work.
I could believe it.
Many of those, and don't be afraid to work. And don't expect it to end anytime soon. I know I've been in the business for 18 years, and there's not a day that goes by I'm not working. So
Yeah.
Don't expect to work a couple of years and kind of check out. So
Right.
It's hard work, but it pays off.
Yeah.
To be an owner, to be an owner in this community is awesome.
Yes, I think you are great in the advice that you're able to give people, but also the support and leadership and all those things that really come together well. So when you're not working, where in Orleans do you like to spend your time?
I'm always working. I think that's one thing you have to kind of come to grips with. Orleans is amazing. There's so many great spots. I'm a fisherman. I love the beach.
Yeah.
We have fantastic restaurants out there. The food's great. The shopping's fantastic. You'll probably find me walking the beach with my dog or taking a bike ride. It's just a great town, so
Yeah.
you'll find me everywhere is where you can find me.
I'm not surprised at that answer. No, because I know you enjoy the outdoors, but also you're very supportive of your customers and other members of the community, and so you're not going to pick just one spot. Do you have a particular place or space or?
Her office.
No, yeah, my office. I would say one of my favorite things in this area, I love all the coffee shops.
Yeah.
Even Orleans, Brewster, the surrounding area.
Yeah.
So usually around 1 o'clock in the afternoon, you can find me grabbing a coffee at one of my favorite spots. But I mean, the restaurants are phenomenal. It's such a vibrant community.
Yeah.
I enjoy the whole town.
Great.
We don't pick favorites around here.
No, you can't.
Definitely not.
You can't.
I
no.
love being at my customers' establishments too.
Right.
Whatever they are.
So, what do you think Orleans' greatest asset is?
Again, this is such a great question. I think first and foremost are natural resources. Just between the beaches and the ponds.
Yeah.
Our community, I wish we didn't have Route 6A and 28 going right through the middle of them, but wonderful business owners and great, I think selectmen have done a wonderful job. I think there's interest in the right areas.
Yeah.
Assets, geez, from Rock Harbor sunsets to Nauset Beach sunrises.
Yeah.
I don't know. How about yourself?
I think the natural resources are a big hit, like Outer Beach, Kents Point. Obviously, those are some of my favorites. But like we said before, I think like all the downtown shopping area and all the restaurants, it's a pretty great town.
Yeah, I agree. It's like when people call me and they ask me what do I think it's the best thing, I answer in the same type of way. It's the fact that we have so many different ways that you can enjoy the water. You can be at the Atlantic, you can be on the bay, you can be in a little pond, you can be in Pleasant Bay. There's just a lot of different options for you there.
I forgot to mention the fact that on almost every other night during the summer, you can go watch an amazing baseball game.
Yeah.
Which, how many towns get to have a field like that and that kind of presence, which
Right.
is really cool. So
Yeah.
it's awesome.
Yes.
Town of Orleans is awesome.
Yeah, we love it too. So this is the last question, and I'm going to ask this to Kara because this falls in your department.
That's fine.
So where would you like us to follow you on social media?
Oh, definitely Facebook and Twitter. Our handle is Nauset Disposal. YouTube, and hopefully soon we'll be on Instagram. So
Cool.
check us out online, check us out on social media, and follow us.
Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate chatting with both of you guys today. And we'll be catching up soon.
Thanks.
Thanks,
Look
Noel.
forward to it.
Thanks.
Thanks for your time. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.